Hello everyone, welcome back to Mr. Blockheads World, and what we have here is what we built last time, some little plots of, well, a lot of little plots of food. Yeah, so what I want to do in this episode is I want to kind of use the create mod to make a concrete making system, perhaps even a factory of some sort, because I'd like to do some builds, and I really love white concrete. If you guys watch my channel, you know I have a thing for white concrete. I do not know why my teeth are green. That's very strange. Anyway, what just happened? I don't know. What am I doing? I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, in order to do that, we need grinding wheels in order to grind up the cobblestone. So in order to make grinding wheels, we need to go and make brass. And in order to make brass, what we need is a blaze burner. And obviously, in order to make a blaze burner, we need a blaze. Therefore, we must go to the nether. The nether, man. The nether. Are we ready for this? I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, we are going to attempt to go to the nether to capture a blaze. So we are going to need blaze capturing materials, obsidian, and something to light the portal with. Anywho, here we go. All right, in order to make these blaze thingies, what we need is this. It's called a blaze burner is what we need. And in order to get the blaze into it, it's like a blaze cage or something. There it is, right there. Empty blaze burner. And you just simply right-click the blaze with it to get this blaze burner. All right, so we're gonna iron plates. I can do that. And netherrack? Yeah, we can do that. We can make some of those. All right, that won't be too bad. I'm gonna make several of these so I can get several blaze burners going. That way, this won't be such a horrible experience. We also want to take along with us some stuff. I'd like to take along a couple of waystones. We're obviously going to need to take along some food. I'm going to have to upgrade my tools. Oh, there's so much to be done. So currently what's holding back my progress is I need a piece of flint. That's right, flint. One measly piece of flint. Am I seriously going to have to go mining for a piece of flint? Yes. Yes, I am. So here I find myself, a grown man, mining for flint. Flint. There, 7 flint. Okay, that wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it would be. One question that too often plagues me is where am I going to put this thing? The portal. Ooh, a duck. This seems like a fine place. Stick it here, I guess. Here we go. Building the portal. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Derp, derp, derp. Okay. This is always a tense moment. Where is it going to spawn me? Where, oh where, oh where? Here we go. Oh, I gotta get my bow out. There we go. Alright. Oh. I forgot I had to, like, wait because I've been playing creative. I have to wait. This is not great. Oh. Okay, well, I didn't die instantaneously, so that's a good sign. Alright. Yeah, modded nether. Check it out. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Okay, we don't have any hoglins or piglins or anything. I'm going to go ahead and put a waypoint right there. Portal. Accept. Is that... I think I might have spawned like right on top of... Well, something. That's not good. I probably should have brought some gold armor. What is that thing up there? Whatever it is, it's either mad at me or it's scratching its head. What is this? It is not happy. We will shoot it. It's a burned. Never seen a burned before. still loading in. It's a little glitchy. I'm just going to kind of hang out here and wait. Try not to die. Nope. I need to get out my my axe thingy. This is not good. There it goes. Alright. That's not a good sound. Alright. Oh crap. You gotta be careful with that because I could easily... Why is this guy pounding himself on his head? He looks frightening. Is this actually what I wanted to find? What is that thing? Is it still glitching out? Yeah, it is. It's like trying to load in. Alright, it feels better now. Okay, I think we can... what is that thing? I am going to shoot first and ask questions later. It dropped a book into the lava, so that's not ideal. Please don't kill me. Alright. Ooh, what do we got in here? These things seem of value. I can always use that and this, and these will come in handy. And the rest of it I could do without. Okay. It's not really what we came here for. Man, it's dripping. Yeah, it is having a really hard time like loading all this. Okay, anyway, I think we actually spawned right by one of these fortresses. Wow, what incredible luck that is. That's freaking incredible luck. Dragon's blood sapling. Yep, I'll take that. A blue bomb. Interesting. Couple of golden swords. A twin blade made of arthropods. Nothing to be too excited about. We're going to go ahead and start putting these on the walls so that I can track my progress. See what else we got in here. A gold piece of armor. That could come in super handy right now. I might just put that on, actually. There we go. Alright. I am now safe from piglins. What's this stuff? Ember gel block. Harvestable with the shovel. That's weird. I wonder what that's for. It seems to be very much like slime. Alright, let's see if we can't find some blaze and get our blaze burner going. Actually, we need to get some netherrack here in order to... There we go. Alright, so now we can... That's not ideal. What the heck was that? Alright, we've got 3 of these little blaze capture-y things. I think it's really interesting how mobs can wear the little backpacks. Okay. Usually you see a blaze or 2 in here. Not seeing any blaze. It could be because I have it on normal difficulty. Oh, I hear one. Okay, that's a good sign. Alright. We are looking for blaze. There's a blaze, and there's a blaze spawner. Holy cow. What is that thing? It's a blaze guardian? Okay. I think we might be able to do this. Is this a blaze guardian spawner? Okay, that wasn't horrible. Okay, there's a regular blaze. This is the guy I'm looking for. You can just right click and you capture him. That's super fun. Where'd he go though? Why do I not have him like in my inventory? That's ultra concerning. Alright, we're gonna just throw all this stuff in here. Like, where is he? And why do I only have one left? Okay. Oh, I like placed it or something. Oh, that's weird. Okay, we don't want to do that. You're supposed to be able to right-click the blade. Apparently I missed. Alright, this is going to be a little bit challenging. Come on. Alright. Ah. Tell you what we might just do. I think what I'm gonna have to do is grab this nether brick and like build a barrier. Like this. Jeez. I was not expecting to like lose all of my blaze burnery thingies instantly. Those are planks. Those are dark oak planks. We don't want dark oak planks. We want nether bricks. There we go. Okay. We'll grab some of these. But just stay calm. Now he's come up from the bottom as well. Okay. 4, 5. There we go. Okay. So now we can kind of hack away at them. Glad I brought a decent amount of food. This is going to be difficult. Okay. I really wish that I didn't lose that. Dang it. Grab it? Yeah, I got it. Okay. You should be able to right-click on the blaze. Got it. Okay. That's one. And we can kind of block this off a little bit better. Come on. No problem. There we go. Alright. Now we're making progress. There we go. La 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 la! Kill the blaze. This weapon does really a lot of damage to these blades. I think because it... does like frost damage. Ah. I'm looking for all this gosh darn fire in here. Okay. Here we go. Now I don't know why I don't have the third one. There we go. Got 2. Can you stack these? Yes. And then... Damn it, Bobby. Why? Alright. I think I need to take some of them out so I can see what the heck is going on here. There we go. Okay. Cool. Where is my third blaze burner? I crafted 3 of them, right? I mean, you guys saw that. I'm about to die. Run away. Huh. I don't know where the third one went. I'm kind of concerned about it because I want the third one. But it's not worth dying over. The annoying thing about this weapon is I can't put the fire out while I have the weapon out for some reason. Oh, you know what I bet happened? I bet because my inventory was full, I dropped it into fire. I bet that's what happened. That makes sense. Oh wow, here's another spawner right there. That's really cool. Who knew I'd get that lucky that I could find him that fast? Okay. On the right, that's on the right. How do I get in here? Perhaps I went this way? Maybe? Okay, tell you what, I'm just going to go ahead and put our waystone right here. And it's going to be a temporary waystone probably. Just so I could know where these blaze spawners are, and then I can also get back to wherever I'm going. So we'll just plop this guy down right here. I don't think I need any additional stuff. No, I don't. Okay. And we're going to call this... we're going to call this... Blaze Central. Central? No, Central. Cen. C-E-N. Central. Blaze Central. There we go. Got it. Nailed it. Save waystone. Good. Got it. Now we're going to go back to Starter House. Alright, that was somewhat successful. We got 2 blaze burners, and I got really lucky that there was a fortress right there on the other side in the nether. Alright, in order to make this mixer thingy, we've placed in our blaze burner. Now, do you guys hear that? Now I'm going to place in the basin, and then we got our mechanical mixer on top of that. And then this thing is kind of powered in a different way than I thought, so maybe yeah, we're gonna need one of those thingies. One of them nar thingies. What is it? Some cogwheels. And no, it's the, what's it called? The gear shift? No. Yes. I forgot what it was called. Gearbox. It's called a gearbox. There we go. And then I think if I do a cogwheel on top of that, We'll be spinning, man. Okay. Alright, I think that's good. And then next, what we need to do, we take the zinc and copper, I think? Do I have any copper? I think I've got some copper somewhere. I know I've mined it. I know I've seen it. There's some. Look at that. It's even ingoted. Ingoted? Is that a word? To ingot something? Let me go ahead and ingot this. Yeah, so we're going to take half of these and half of these. See what we can get. So we're just going to, what? Right click? No. Throw them in. Q? No. Tab. No. That thing? There we go. Oh, how annoying. Okay, we'll just come around back of it, I guess. There we go. And then these. And then I think if we just get some coal, which I had somewhere. Coal? Coal. I swear I had some coal. Coal. Oh, it's in my backpack. Duh. There we go. Coal. Okay. And we just feed it to this guy. It should do it. There we go. Yay! Alright, it's all done. Now I think we just come on the side of it and right click. And we've got brass. Ooh, brass. Oh boy, this is what I was afraid of. In order to make the thing that makes the things, the mechanical crafter, we have to make electron tubes, which is super fun. To make electron tubes, you have to use quartz and some, what's the stuff called? Redstone. And then do some other stuff. Do some more stuff. And then you have an electron tube. Alright, now we have some rose quartz right here, holding it in my hand. And we have to polish it with sandpaper, which, believe it or not, is actually made from paper and sand. There we go. Oh, that's too much. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh well. Oh boy. It's all over the place now. So now you can just put this in your left hand and that in your right hand and you just polish it. There's an auto way to do it, but this way will work. And it's going all over the place. There we go. Okay. Alright. Put the sand back. Okay. Pink diamonds. Yes, they sort of are. They are. These things are expensive. The polished rose with the iron plate. This means we need more iron ingots. We need. Okay. I think these might be my last iron ingots, actually. Which is not ideal. Okay. Go those with these. And what we have here is 15 electron tubes. Put those in here. And now what we need to do is get out our brass and make... I need to make 7 of these to make the auto crafty thingy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll just do this. Strip them. And then you put brass on them by right-clicking. And you have brass casing. Yay. So what was it? A brass casing and what? Okay. Craft. Mechanical crafter. A crafting table. Alright, that makes sense. And kind of, I guess. There we go. There we go. And then hopefully it doesn't have to be like a specific type. Oh, it does. It won't let you do it with the Zelkova one. You have to do this one. That's really stupid. Boo. Alright, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Now, see if it'll let me do it. No, it's going to give me the Zelkova. It means I have to have the right kind of wood, like one of the vanilla woods, in order to make the crafting table I need. That's so annoying. Okay, I found some oak wood, and we made regular crafting tables. Now, we have 21 mechanical crafters. Yay, 21. Why do we need so many of them? It has to do with the fact that we actually need to do it like this. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. But now we need to make it so that we can do these wheels. So instead of having a 3x3 grid, we need like this 12 grid that looks something like this. 2, 3. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And then we just have to make these things so that it all comes out down here. Oh, I need the wrench. That's right. And I left the wrench where? Back. Oh, it's in my inventory. Nice. Okay. So now we can just do the wrench. So that's the output, and then we'll just have these go into here. And then these need to go down. And then these need to go over. No, this isn't the right size, is it? No, it's not. I got 5 left. Okay. There we go. That's good. And then, see, these need to go down. Like that. Down, down. This one needs to go down. So it'll just pop out there when I make them. Okay, and then we just need to stick these on top somehow, because I can super get up there right now. Okay, so I have to climb on top of this thing, and run around over here, I guess, and then come down, and then 1, 2, and 3. Okay, this thing is massive. It's just seriously massive. And I think I built it too close to that, which is a bit of a problem. So, yeah, this probably isn't this thing's permanent home, but it'll get us making wheels. All right, well, we've hooked it up, and we have now overstressed our current system. Well, I have put a clutch here, so those are turned off. I put a clutch here, so those are turned off. And then it's still not working. So that means all of just this plus this and that are causing it to be too much. Okay, it occurred to me that one way to make it take up less stress units is to make a better windmill. The other way is to slow down the thing. So I re-geared this so that it slows down. So a small gear to a large gear makes it slow down. And then I did another one of those, small to large. And now it's working. I did turn a couple of these off so that it'll work. See if I turn that one on, it'll stop. I can always increase the size of the windmill a little bit. That's not a big deal, but it's working now, so essentially I'm pretty happy. Anyway, I think I have everything that we need to make grinding wheels. So I think it's andesite, ingot, and then I think it's like that. I looked this up earlier. And then these andesite alloys all around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the way around. Let's see if that does it. It looks good. Okay. And that makes 2. So, yeah, we're going to have to make a few more, actually. Go. If I'm going to make this like concrete factory thing, I'm going to want at least 2 of them. 2 sets, that is. Maybe 3 sets? We'll see. Alright, I'm not even sure how long this took me to do. It took me so long to figure out how to get the stupid things to be going in the right direction. But we've got it. We've got 2 crushing wheels that are going into that. Right there. Now, hopefully, I'm hoping that I can put on top of these a nice little chute and a barrel. And a barrel. At some point. There we go. And then can we then put things on top of this? Like that. Yes, and it is working. It is finally working. There we go. Okay, so we're crushing up our cobblestone. And we have gravel coming in, my friends. Okay, it's working. It's working. Good. So now we have crushing wheels here. What we also need is crushing wheels somewhere else. Oh, I also wanted to put this here. And then it would be nice if we had 1 millstone still going. So I'm going to replace one of the millstones, because this is obviously where the millstones were. So now I just need to put 1 millstone in, and we will have our complete mine. This thing doesn't fit here, so I'm going to move that eventually to kind of a more industrial area. But for now, it's all working. And yeah, I think what I can do, I can take like zinc. I have any zinc right here? I think what I can do is take this zinc. Zinc! There's some. And put it in here. And crush up the zinc. And it's way up there. And then what do we get when we do that? Forgotten. Nothing? Does that just completely destroy all the zinc that I just put in there? Oh, here we go. We get crushed zinc ore. There we go. Okay, that's right. That's good. That's what we want. Okay. Just took a minute to get started. Okay. Alright, sweet. And then I think you like wash that or something. Oh, speaking of things that are washed. Why didn't that smelt? Oh, because it's off. Can we turn this on and that on? Okay, sweet. There we go. Okay. Ah! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Haha, there we go. Okay. Alright. Now, what I was gonna do is take this and like wash it, I think is what you have to do. I forgot how this goes. I think you wash it. Then it gives you nuggets or something. Either that or you smelt it. I can't remember which one it was. I was pretty sure that you washed it. Alright, this is smelted now. And then this one should be too. There we go. Okay. Now what's going on with this? And my inventory is yet again full. There we are. Okay. Yeah, it gave us something here. What do we got? Oh, we got a bunch of zinc nuggets. Okay, that is what we were hoping for, I think. pretty sure. Okay. Except now my inventory is full of zinc nuggets. Fantastic. But now we can make lots of alloy. I mean, where even did it come from? It's the middle of the day. I don't know. It's so frustrating. It's all fixed. Okay, we've got our mill set back up, and yeah, that's good. We can shut this all off if we want to get that the windmill a little bit more power or whatever for whatever we're doing. So that's good. All right, I made up a few more of our little windmill sail thingies, and I'm adding 6 to each side of this windmill. I was always going to expand this, so now's a good time to do it. Hopefully 6 will pass through that, but I think it's a big problem. Here we go. Okay, look at that. It's not hitting this side. It doesn't matter if it hits, actually, but I just didn't want it to like visually glitch through. All right. That should give us a little bit more of stress units. Quite a bit more, actually. I feel like windmills are probably the most efficient, easiest one to do. There's the, what do you call them? Well, whatever. What do you call those things? I can't even think. Oh, steam engines. That's what I meant. That's interesting. We can turn that on now. But I need to replace this cogwheel to really test it. All right, right there? You know what? Oh, well. I really don't care right now. What I'd like to do is start this little concrete factory. That's what I've been trying to do. Yeah, so I wanted to add in that functionality over here, the grinding wheels, just because I simply wanted to be able to grind up ores that we have and whatnot as we get them out of the mine. So that's going to be nice to be able to do that. Our windmill actually looks better with the longer windmill-y parts, whatever you want to call those. Yeah, that looks actually much better. It doesn't look so small anymore. So that's good. And then, yeah, so the next thing I'm going to do is try to figure out where to put this. I always like overthink like the location. So one possible choice is out over here. To kind of start our industrial area kind of in this area. I thought that this was going to be more flat, but this is actually pretty mountainous right here. If you can see my cursor on the screen. And then down this way, this is really nice and open though. It's pretty far away from our sort of central hub so far. The other thing I could do is kind of go this way. These are rose fields. That's interesting. And then eventually build like our main house in here. Or whatever. This is probably closer than this. To be honest. I don't know. I was kind of hoping somewhere flat to do the thing. So let's go and check out these rose fields and see what that looks like. And then make a determination of where we're going to put this thing. Hey, I figured something out. I forgot the fact that when you add more sails, it actually speeds up the bearing. So everything had actually sped up. So now I can run all of this stuff over here and that over there without any problem because I took out a couple of the gears in here. So I geared it down a little bit and now everything is working great. So I completely forgot that the sails increased the speed also of the windmill. So now everything is working. Hey, I also figured out where that creeper came from. He came from the mine. And so now I put in a nice little iron trapdoor here, or iron door, so that way he won't come in. How do I know that? Because a skeleton just came through that door, so that must have been where he spawned in the middle of the day. Obviously at night, none of this is really protected that well, but in the middle of the day I shouldn't be getting creepers sneaking up behind me. Okay, now I'm ready to go ahead and check out those rose fields. Let's go. Hey, this place is crazy. Look at this. This is probably not the best place to build it. Look at on my map, like how many vindicators are in this area. What on earth? What have I stumbled into here? There's a lot of caves and stuff. Yeah, this is probably not the right area to go to. to go for. It's a pretty cool area, though, to be honest, but it's just like a little bit too much work to probably clear this area out. Wow. There's so many Vindicators over here. Goodness. Yeah, they're up there. Yeah, this is not quite the... Wow, what a great look. I'm going to save that as a screenshot. Look at that. Wow, what an amazing view. So cool. Whoa, look at this thing. What is this? Forgotten Legacy, wow. What's this guy doing? What is this? It's a botanist. Random botanist. Okay. This is kind of like one of those, what do you call it? Excavation sites. I'll have to hit that up later. Kind of interested in this area because it's somewhat flat. Is there like a village right here? This is strange. Oh, there is a village right here. Oh, wild. I had no idea there was a village right here. I mean, obviously there's a village right here because it's on my map, but yeah. I was kind of thinking of building something in this area, but not sure what. I mean, honestly, this area is the closest to where I am. It's like right across, like my house is like right there. You can see, well, you can't really see it, but you can see the, you might be able to see on YouTube some of the like lanterns and stuff that I've done. This wouldn't be the worst place to build our concrete area. Concrete maker. Oh boy. Yeah, it's now cursed. I'm out of here. Okay, so this area, whoa. Okay, so this area right here, I think we are going to build our concrete maker thingy-mabob in. Here's a fairly flat area. So I think we'll just build right here. My inventory is so full. This is bad. It's very bad. Oh, it's so bad. I don't know if I can build anything with all this stuff in my inventory. This is really quite awful. Alright, I know this seems weird, but I think what I'm going to do is actually put this on a netherrack. And then that way I can remove the netherrack later and build underneath the actual machine that is going to go right there. Right there. Okay. And then we're going to end up right here with like a chest. So then I guess we need some of this stuff. Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Do I have my wrench on me? Wrench? Dude, I really need to do something about this inventory. I'm going to go fix that. Okay, inventory has been cleared out, and we've got this thing in the right direction because we got our wrench. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 ought to do it. And then I go here. So this is where the washing of the concrete will occur. There we go. Is that long enough? Let's do 6. There we go. Okay, like that. Really? Okay. And then we're going to go with some mechanical belts. So earlier, I don't think I showed this on camera, but I got some kelp and I dried it. So there we go. So there's a kelp drive. Now what do we need? A basin maybe? All right, I got a basin, and then on this side, this is going to be one of the 3 ingredients. So basically we need gravel, and we're going to need sand, and we're going to need a color. And then all of those will get mixed in a mixer in this basin and then put out here as concrete, which there will be washers to wash it, and that will give us actual concrete at the end for us to build stuff with. So that's the idea. Now we just need to figure out a way to get it so that the concrete can be made out of... Here we go. Concrete can be made actually out of like, what's it called? What the heck is it called, man? I don't really know. Okay. I think I got this figured out. So this is going to be the gravel. This is going to be the sand. And that right there is going to be the color of the concrete. I think that's going to work. So right here what we need to do is, in order to turn cobblestone into sand, we need those grinding wheels, which is what I made the grinding wheels for. And there they are. 2 grinding wheels. Grinding wheels. 1 there and 1 there. And this will, in theory, grind sand into, gravel. Now, what we need to do is figure out a way to get the gravel to split. Okay, here's what I mean by I want the gravel to split. So basically, these things are going to create gravel out of cobblestone, which I have cobblestone generators I'm going to make. And then I'm going to do some tunnels, where the tunnel, I'm hoping, will get it so that it will go here and there, if I've done that correctly. And then, after that... it will go through here into this chest as sand, and then this chest will be gravel, and then it will go into the mixer from the chests, and then it will get mixed, and then it will come out as concrete and get washed, and then go into a chest there so that we get concrete. Now, I don't know if all that's going to work, but that is the idea. So, and also that means I can expand this over time. If I want more production, I can like put more of these in, but we'll see. All right, the next thing I need is these cobblestone generators. This is from a mod called Kybe. Has all kinds of cool little stuff in it. So basically the way these work is we just do a bucket of that, a bucket of that, and this is our crafting grid. So that's 1, and then we got to do another 1 of these, and I think I need 8 of them, if not more than that. It's a little slow to make these, to be perfectly honest. There we go. It's 2, and continuing on. Okay, I'm not exactly sure if these can go directly on top of the millstones, but we're going to try it that way, and then if it doesn't work, we can always move them up with a hopper or whatever. So we'll see if this works. Go. And they should just generate cobblestone, right? There it goes. Okay. I mean, it's going to be kind of slow, but it's going to, you know, put out a decent amount. I think. I hope. We just need some way to power the thing, which is the biggest kind of hurdle we're going to have to deal with, is how are we going to power it? I think I'm going to go windmill to start with, but I don't know. Like, I don't really want to use a windmill, but I think that's what we need to do. Okay. Okay, next I've gone ahead and built a little bit of a windmill here. And I've got some cogs going on there. And then also, this is going to be just temporary, I think, just to run this one machine until I can maybe make something a little bit more powerful in this area to run some of these machines that are going to be in this general area. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a windmill for each one. Not sure. Not sure how this is going to go. I do like the windmills because then I don't have to worry about fuel and stuff, but they are not as powerful as the steam engines for sure. But they're much better than the water wheels. So anyway, we're going to hook this thing up and see if we can get some power out of it. There is another thing I need to do before we can actually get, you know, the white concrete that I want. I was like, where did that thing go? That is, we need dye, of course. So we need some colored dye of some sort. So we're probably going to do white at first. Get some white concrete going. And then I do like a good gray concrete as well. So we're going to have to get some black dye somehow. But that'll be a nice adventure for sometime. Anyway, let's go ahead and hook this thing up. Go, one there. And then I'm just going to hook it up directly. But I can't do that because it's going the wrong direction. Okay, I think I figured it out. I mean, whatever. At least we'll know if it works at this point. Alright, all I have to do now is just click this. Oh. We have a moving system. It's very slow, but everything is working, except the grind wheel is going the wrong direction. So it would be nice if we could get this thing to maybe go the right direction. Maybe I will speed it up a bit. It seems awfully slow. Also, evidently, we can't just put these right on top of the cobblestone. We're going to have to do hoppers or something in between. You know, I'm really not sure why I'm having such a hard time getting these stupid grinding wheels to go the right way around. I've been really struggling with it in this world. I don't remember struggling with this problem this much before. Nope, that's not going to do it. I don't get it. I don't get why I can't figure this out. There we go. Okay, I think they're going the right direction now. Yay! Right direction, yay. Okay, so now all we need to do is make it so that these things turn. And then I think this thing will be kind of up and running, except for, you know, the hoppers. Alright, so let's see. If we just connect them here, this would probably be the best way to go. There we go, just connect that to that. Alright, that's going to work. And then we just need to figure out a way to connect that to this, of course. So we're going to go there, and then here. And then we need one of those vertical thingy-mabobs that goes this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay, we got a gearbox. Now we just take that, and we're going to flip it round. We got our... And, oh my gosh, they're actually going the right direction. It's like a minor miracle. Okay. And then... I think... I keep thinking my backpack's on my back. I put it on the ground because it takes so much mental energy to put it on. Or to get it onto the ground when it's raining. And nighttime, it's like, takes a lot of mental energy for me. Because I'm not the smartest guy in the world. Alright, there we go. And then here we are. Okay, we're just going to combine that and that with this. And somehow, miraculously, that's going the right direction. And then, yeah. And then, oh, you know what we could do? So we could just break this. And grab one of these belts and connect that. And that should have done it. Apparently, we have to do that and this. And we're just going to connect this whole thing like this all the way to there. And it's going to go all the way to the end. Oh, I forgot we need the fans, of course. Of course we need the fans. Yes. Something we need. All right. Here we go. Yay. Okay. Everything is going the right direction so far. So far, so good. Okay. Oh, I forgot we're going to need that mixer. Oh, boy. And the fans. Yeah, I don't think this is going to power very much besides this concrete maker. Erg. While I'm going to get some more resources, I made this little pathway right here. I think it's pretty cool. It goes from there, across the bridge, and then I kind of stopped it here. I guess we could continue it. Okay, so these cobblestone generators seem to be putting out a decent amount of cobblestone. They apparently keep putting out cobblestone even while they're not loaded or something. You know what? Maybe this thing was loaded because where I went to get some iron, I went caving and it was below these things, so maybe that's what happened. But oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. That's not good. I just want one of the things. There we go. Alright, how long am I going to have to do this before until I get... Okay. I really hope that I'm able to pick up my mixer. Oh no. Okay. Got too many entities on the ground here. Bruh. Where's my little mixer? Didn't I just have a mixer in my inventory? Yeah, I did, and I grabbed it. I threw it. Oh, who knows where that thing went. The thing is kind of expensive. Did it end up in there? No. And now we're getting cinder flour. What's that from? That might be from... I don't know what. I hope it doesn't come from the sand. That'd be a little annoying. Have to deal with that if it does. But, oh, you know what? That stupid thing might have fallen... Oh, there it is. I see it in this mess right here. Okay. Let's see if we just... Why is it that I can't, like, grab out cobblestone here? Come on. Let's go. Pick up the mixer. Come on, you can do it. Pick up the mixer. All right. Okay, next we've set up a mixer, some fans, and now what I'm doing is I'm setting up... It's so funny. I'm setting up the flower system. I was originally just going to have the flowers go directly into the chest, but we're just going to do it this way. So we got these hopper botany pots. So we're going to place these here. And then if we... Do we have any... no, I don't. Okay, so what we need is some dirt. I might have some in my backpack. No. So we're just going to have to get some dirt from somewhere. I wonder where we could get dirt from. Oh. Just kidding. Alright, here's some dirt. And then what you do is you take this dirt. This is lush dirt. Ooh. Fancy! Why? Huh. Maybe I'm not close enough to it or something? That's strange. Okay. You put in that into each of these pots. This. And I don't really know why they have an inventory. I have no idea. And then you take... We're going to take... there's like a special flower that I wanted that's going to give us gray dye and the white dye. But my problem is I don't actually have that flower and I don't really know where to get it. So it's something like a sagebrush or something. I don't know. Oh, what's that guy doing? Do you see him right there? What are you... Get away. Get away. I'm going to have to try to get him into the grinding wheel. Anyway, yeah, this concrete maker is getting quite a bit larger than I was hoping it would be. Like taller. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. Okay, the anemone flowers. I thought I had a few in here. It's the white ones that we need. So, pink and white. Okay, we'll just grab a couple of these. These give us light gray dye and white dye. And then the pink ones, I think, obviously give us pink dye. And then... But I really wanted the ones... There's these ones called... Was that a pink? It looked white to me. It looked white to me. Another pink one? Really? Huh. No, I don't want to go over near that guy. And I'm out of food. Oh my goodness, I have them. I have the white sage. Look at that. What are the odds of that? Very slim. Very slim odds. Okay, anyway, so we're going to put this white sage into each one of these. And then it will grow up. And it will create white dye. They will then go into, or sorry, white and gray, like, it'll create these little flowers anyway. And then it'll go into here, which will grind those into dye. That's how it goes. And then after that, it will go into, this is our third ingredient for concrete. And then the concrete will come out of here and go underneath here. But I have to set up a few filters and obviously get some of this stuff spinning a little bit faster than being completely dead, like the mixer, for example. And these conveyor belts. And then it should be working. Okay, so I have hooked up these two belts like this. So what I did is I put one of these little gearboxes here and here. And then I went ahead and put a shaft there and there. So now they're going the right direction towards the mixer. I also tied in the mixer in probably the least efficient way possible. But that's what I did. Anyway, then next what we have to do is chain up those things, the fans that is, and get them going the right direction. So, and then also I need to hook up this grinder, and then we'll put in the filters and stuff to try to get this thing going. Okay, I think we can do this. All right, we are a lot closer. So I hooked up this grinder thingy with a bunch more cogwheels. And then, let's see, I hooked up this thing. I think you guys saw that, but I'm basically putting in the water next. I'm a little worried about putting in the water because this, I don't know if this is blocked off or not because there's technically not a thing right there. So I might have to move this over or do something with that. But anyways, here we have this Mr. Funnel right here. Actually, you know what I should do? I should, can I pull that off and then duplicate this? Let's see. Can I duplicate it? No. Okay, I'll just have to remake it. Anyway, is that the powders or the regulars? That's the powder. Okay, sorry about that. I have filters there, so basically only powdered concrete will come out of here, which means that the ingredients themselves, because one annoying thing with the mixer when you're doing automation is that whatever you put in here will just automatically come right out the mixer unless you put a recipe filter on it, because it doesn't know when it's done, I guess. It seems like if you put something into the mixer that it ought to mix it, but whatever. Anyway, this is set up to 16 because there's only one die for 4 of the other ingredients, and then these are set up to 32. That one has gravel on it, of course, and then we have sand over here on this one, and then everything should be all set. I put an output chest also. I should probably turn this up to 64 and also put a filter on it. Well, I probably don't need to turn it up to 64, but if I put a filter on it for only regular concrete, I might only need this one fan here at the end, and I can make the machine a little bit more compact. But we'll see about that. Actually, that might not actually be a bad idea. I don't really need to do that. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyways, that is pretty much all ready to go. So all I need now is just the water in here. These fans are actually working. It's just that I have them blocked off right there so I can put the trapdoors. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this water and I'm going to put it in right here just to test this. Okay, so that's trapped there. It's trapped on the end. That's good. Trapped there. Trapped there. And then this is the one where if it's not trapped, I'm going to need to fix it quickly. Not trapped. Okay, so right there. I don't know if I can put a trapdoor here and like not mess up the whole thing. Let me try it. Sometimes this stuff is a little funky the way it works. Yeah, see, it doesn't have the output spout now. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. I'm just gonna have to, let's see, if we put this here, I can eliminate that fan. I can eliminate this fan. And then we'll just do this. That. Then we'll eliminate these two. There and there. And then we can just break this. That should work because it might do it instantly. It might turn it into the regular concrete instantly. But if not, then I'm going to put that filter on here so it'll just get stuck at the end and it'll just sit right here. Maybe. I don't know if that's going to work though. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so speaking of seeing how things are going to go, I think I'm ready to do this. Oh, I need one more funnel though. I need one more brass funnel. I have the stuff to make it. Let me just make that real quick. Alright, here goes nothing. We're just gonna, you know, do that. And then if I move this to... $16. Okay. It might not let that first stack in there, which would be good. And then... There we go. Yeah, I think that's letting just stacks of 64 through. But if we turn this to 64... And then we put one of these in here. It requires so much mental energy, guys, to do this. I'm so tired right now. 64? Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to put this guy in. So only that comes out, just in case something gets into this chest somehow. And then we're going to do the same thing for this over here. The sand. There we go. Sand is coming out. And that's a good sign. It's mixing. I'm going to turn this to 64 and place in... No. Really? So frustrating. There we go. Oh, when you do that, though, it resets it? That's annoying. Okay. That means we got to redo this one. 64. Okay. It's mixing. Is anything coming out? Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not getting wet. That's irritating. Okay, how do I stop it? I can't. I can't stop it. What do I do to fix this? How do I fix this problem? Okay, I think I know how to fix it. This right here. White concrete. Orange concrete. Magenta concrete. Blue concrete. Yellow concrete. This process needs to hurry up a little bit. Some of that. Some of this. Some of this. La la la. La la la. Hurry up, stupid concrete. Hurry up. I wish I could just do any of these things. Any concrete. Doesn't work that way. Red. And black. Got it. Check. Okay. There we go. It's not going to let that through. And then that's just going to sit there. Yeah. Well. Right. Right. Yeah, we're pretty much going to have to redesign this entire thing. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm moving that belt back by doing that. And then I know I have belts. Where's my stinking belts? There they are. Okay. Then we're going to take this guy and move him the way to there. Okay, that's good. That's solid so far. And then we just need to take this thing and move it. You know what? It's going to be easier, or probably better, I guess, to do this. Where's my chests? There we go. We'll just make some more chests. Alrighty then. Go right there. We're going to place our chest in here. Like that. Perfect. Okay. We're getting closer. Now we just need to take and put this here. And then if we put our filter in there, now we're going to put this block there, and we're just going to surround it with water. Or, sorry, surround it with trapdoors so we can put the water in there. Then we'll only have one fan going. And it's just going to stop right here, and then it's going to convert it, and then it's going to suck it in. That is the idea anyway. Okay, and good. Now, break that, open that, put the water in. Hopefully this will work. Okay, it didn't go flowing everywhere. That seems to be working. There we go. We need to grab that off of there. Come on. Why is it not grabbing it off there? There we go. And then, yeah, and then we can get rid of this stuff. Okay, now the question is, why is the mixer not working? Are we out of something? We're out of something. I bet you the mixer's just all fouled up in there. Okay. Yeah, I just have so much crap in my inventory now. Ugh. Oh my god. I just have so much stuff in my inventory, like, it's just bad. It's really bad. Okay. Gonna dump a bunch of crap in here, just anything to get stuff out of my inventory so I can take stuff out of the mixer. Ay, ay, ay. This is wrecking my head so hard right now. Okay. Please let me take all of the stuff out of the mixer. What's the matter? There we go. Okay. What is this? There seems to be a problem with the filter. That's the problem. There's no gray dye in the filter. Or wait. It is gray. What the heck? Okay. I have no idea what was wrong with it, but it seems to be working now, so that's nice. Huh. Maybe it had like gray and white dye in there. I don't know what's going on. It's probably the fact that there's some gray dye in here and I need to like make it so that the dye is uniform. So anyways, it's working. I probably need to work out some kinks in it, but we actually have a functioning machine and I'm happy about that. It's making me some concrete. It's a little bit wonky. I think Etzmine, if he was on this server, he would be laughing at me. He's probably laughing at me right now, but he's probably somewhere. I feel like Hex is screwing something up. But anyways, yeah. All right, let me work out some kinks in this. Let me sleep for the 5 millionth time. It's like so annoying. I swear it. Every time I'm about to get something done, it's nighttime. Gotta go to sleep. But the cool thing is we actually have some concrete. We've got some concrete in here. We've got white concrete, and we have some concrete powder in here that I can convert fairly easily. over in this water right here to start building a little building around this concrete maker. We're going to build a concrete maker around the concrete. No, we're going to build concrete around the concrete maker. That's right. Something like that. Okay, I might take this output somewhere else eventually, but for now it's going to just be right there. And then this filter, need to take that down. Okay, and we just have this random chest. Alright, this is a good amount of space in between here and here. That's good. Okay, yeah, man, it's working. It's working. It hasn't slowed down much. The bottleneck is actually this right here. So I don't know if I want to put like a funnel here where it's 64 coming out instead of just one at a time. Or 2 at a time or whatever that is. How many is that? Yeah, it's 8 at a time. I could maybe do something like that, but... Oops, that didn't work out. How do I get that on there? Okay. Like that. Come on. Go on the belt! There we go. Okay. Goodness gracious. Okay, it's totally working. I think the other thing that I would like to do is maybe put an auto shut off, so once the chest storage is full, whatever storage I decide to do, then it just shuts it off automatically, so it just kind of constantly makes concrete. It would also kind of be cool to put some more flowers in, so having like an array of different colors maybe like 4 or 5 or 6 of the white ones, and then like one of each other color, all kind of tied into this thing, but I don't know if that's like the best way to go, like if that's going to jam the system up. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so I'm just going to take down some of this netherrack that I don't need, and then that'll allow me to build around it. But I think for today's episode we're all done, because that's quite a bit. I feel like we did a lot. What else did we do? I don't even remember what we did. We did some other stuff. So I think I'm going to call it quits for today, and then we're going to go ahead and build a building around this next time. Anyway, guys and gals, this has been Mr. Blockhead. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having an amazing day, and God bless. Yep, still wearing it.